Good morning, everybody. Mr. Adams here again. I'm going to give you your update for day 2 of the summer program. My camera seems to be working today. If it happens to jump out, just stay with me. I'll keep talking you through everything. So, as I said, today was day 2 of the summer program. Just a few reminders. The bulk of the students' work is on Odysseyware. So don't forget, and I'm going to share my slide in a second with the reminders about Odysseyware, but the students should be jumping on Odysseyware. It'll probably take about an hour and a half to 2 hours a day on Odyssey. They are working on Spark. The Spark program, they should have a math program, and they should have an ELA program. The reason that I chose Spark for their lessons is it's adaptable. It's going to start with a pretest. It's going to see where their level is, and then it's going to adjust the lessons to fit their level. So it's very important that they take the pretest, and that will decide what lessons they need to work on. If students have any questions on Odysseyware, you can send Mrs. Kruger and I messages on there, as well as sending us messages on Remind or by email. So I'm going to share my screen and give a few reminders about Odysseyware and our schedule, and then I'm going to share a few pieces of information about enrichment. So again, Odysseyware, ELA, and math. The Spark lessons start with a pretest. The only thing you need to log in, your student ID for both your username and password. About 2 hours a day for the program, Monday through Thursday, so no Friday or weekends. When you're done, you can go on Lexia or Dreambox, although I hear Dreambox may take another day or two to be working, according to our principal. I am also putting a whole bunch of activities and enrichment on Google Classroom, and I'm going to show you a little bit about that coming up. Help will be provided in meetings and with Google Classroom. You can submit questions on Odysseyware. I run my meetings at 10 o'clock in the morning. Mrs. Kruger is going to do the same thing. It's important to us that you're on time. I usually stay on there as long as I can. I was on till about 10:45 this morning, and no one else was showing up, so I exited. Don't forget your page to log in will be allentownsd.owschools.com. And if you forget how to do that, please reach out to us. Schedule. I would say the first thing you should do, check your Google Classroom, check Odysseyware, then work about 45 minutes on ELA, come to a meeting, come see Mr. Adams once a week, Monday or Tuesday, come see Mrs. Kruger once a week, Wednesday, Thursday, then back on Odyssey for about 45 minutes, and then for your last 45 minutes, finish Odysseyware if you need to, or Lexia, Dreambox, or the enrichment activities. So I'm going to give you a reminder here of how to jump on Google Classroom and then show you some enrichment activities. So how I jump on Google Classroom. Let me exit out of this first. I want to start at the Allentown School District webpage. I want to click on Parents and Students. I want to click on Digital Learning. When I click on Digital Learning, it's going to take me to the G for the Google G Suite. That's going to take me to Google. Now, when I click on it, it's going to take me to my Google homepage. For the students, it's going to bring up a login page. And on the login page, the students will have to enter their student ID number. So let's say my student ID number is 423567 at allentownsd.org, and then their password will be their same number with their capital initials. So my capital initials are JA, and then that will log them in and bring them to their Google homepage. So let me get back to that. When you get to your Google homepage, you're going to want to click the waffle, and then you're going to want to click Google Classroom. When you get to Google Classroom, you're going to click the plus sign, and that's going to give you the chance to join the class. When you click join the class, you're going to put in the class code. The class code for the 5th grade group is WSXCXM6, and I'm going to put that up on the whiteboard in 1 minute, and then I'll click join. Then I will click the plus sign again if I would like to join the specialist class, and you really should. CIZDCAL, and I will click join. When you're done, you should see 2020 fifth grade summer and summer with the specialists. I'll come back to that in 1 second. So again, here are those codes again. For fifth grade, the code is WSXCXM6, and the code for the specialist CIZDCAL. So going back to the Google Classrooms, let me show you what we've put in them, and then I'm going to show you one more piece of enrichment for today. So in the fifth grade summer program, if you click on the classwork tab, we're going to be adding enrichment from the counselor, meeting updates, enrichment from the specialists, direction and instructions, which include how to sign up for Remind and our schedule, and enrichment from our ESOL teacher, Mrs. Strack. So all of that is on there. In our stream, Mr. Adams puts messages. There's a message from our counselor for the summer, Miss Cortez, and our schedule, and Zoom invitations, all kinds of great stuff in our Google Classroom. In the specialist Google Classroom, there's some really great enrichment, really fun activities. Each week, they're going to pick a continent for a theme. This week, South America. I'm just going to show you the library one, but there's an art one, gym one, music one. If I go to library, it takes me to this great slide. On this slide, I can click this book. It will take me to a read aloud story, Magic in the Rainforest. I can click, sorry, I clicked the wrong button there. I can click on this video and watch a video about South America. I can click on the map. This was my favorite one of the day, and I can go on a virtual vacation. I'm sure we could all use a virtual vacation right about now. If I click on this one, I can go to the beach in Brazil, which sounds great right about now. I can go to study pink dolphins. So there's lots of great stuff. And like I said, the art teacher has a page. The gym teacher has a page. When I click in their things, it takes me to their pages, and I can check all of those things out. So my video did go out, so stay with me here. They have great stuff on that Google Classroom you're going to really want to join. The last thing for today is I just thought I'd share a really fun site if you're into animals. Mr. Adams and my family, we belong to a zoo near where I live called the Elmwood Park Zoo. The Elmwood Park Zoo has a really great website, which I'm going to show you now. Here's their website with really cool pictures and live action things of animals from the zoo. When I scroll down, it gives me lots of interesting things on their website. My favorite thing to click is they have some information about they did a thing over the quarantine called Zoo School Live, I believe it was called. And when you find that on their website, it will take you to their Facebook page. Now, so parents, you'll have to make a decision if that's okay with you, to go to their Zoo School Live page. Sorry, for some reason I lost a link to this page here. Give me 1 second. When I go to their Zoo School Live, and I'm not finding it right this second, so I might jump right to their Facebook page. When I go to their Zoo School Live, they have lots of great videos on here. And their videos, when I scroll down to their videos, you're going to find that they have these Zoo School Live videos. So if I would like to learn about the skunk, or I'd like to learn about hedgehogs, or the porcupine, or owls, or monkeys, or the ocelot, I can click on one of these videos, and they gave me some great videos. There's an ocelot eating, and they're showing how they train it and how it climbs. Lots of really great activities at the Elmwood Park Zoo. So I'm gonna, in my update for today, I'm going to share that information. It's just fun if you're interested in animals and you like to learn about how they live and how they train them at zoos. So that's our interesting link of the day. Hopefully all this information helps. Mrs. Kruger will be joining you tomorrow for instruction on Wednesday and Thursday. Please let us know if you have any questions, and have a great day.